We finally have some gameplay of Ganyu on our hands, guys, and she looks absolutely amazing. Throughout this video, I'm going to explain to you guys how Ganyu works, what her skills do, what artifacts are best in my opinion based on the information that we have so far, and overall I'm going to explain all the new upcoming changes for the Dragonspine area. I'm going to tell you everything we know about the new weapons, what they do, how strong they are, and I'm also going to tell you if you should be wishing for Albedo, which is going to be the next banner, or for Ganyu, so keep watching.
Where Rex Lapis parted from this world.
So to start this video off, I'm going to pass the mic to the official voices of Paimon and Traveler, so they can explain Ganyu's skills to us a little bit better.
Alright, our second character coming in version 1.2 is Ganyu, the secretary at Yuehai Pavilion. As you could see in her trailer, she's a bow wielder that can manipulate the cryo element.
Tell me more about her skills. I want to know more about these icy flowers that she has.
Right, sure thing. So first we should point out that Ganyu has a very unique charged attack. As she charges her bow, cryo will accumulate on her arrows, similar to how other archers also use the elements. However, Ganyu has different levels of charge, and the effects of her cryo arrows will change the longer she charges her shots.
Ooh, that's interesting.
As for the flowers, Ganyu's elemental skill also places a flower on the ground like Albedo's, but her flower will attract opponents and then explode after a certain amount of time. Things will only get colder from there, because after unleashing her elemental burst, Ganyu will gracefully raise her hand in the air and summon ice shards that come raining down on her opponents.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it's gonna hurt!
I hope that by now you have a good understanding of Ganyu's skills. I think she's a very unique cryo user. She seems to be more of a support character instead of a main DPS, and I'm telling you this based on her charged shot, which does different things depending on how long you hold the shot for. This is a very unique mechanic that we haven't seen on any archers yet in Genshin Impact, so I'm very interested to see how this is going to work, and now based on this, I'm going to make a very bold prediction. I'm calling it now, and I'm going to say that the best artifact set for her is going to be a Wanderer's Troop 4 set. You know that when you have a 4-piece Wanderer set troop, we actually get a 35% damage boost on our charged attack for bow and catalyst users, which is a very big deal. Now this set also gives Elemental Mastery, which fits more into the support role of Ganyu. Again, take this all with a grain of salt, but to be honest I think the early math that we have checks out. The new artifact set that we're going to get on Dragonspine 1.2 update benefit cryo users as well. The 2-piece set gives a 15% cryo damage bonus, and the 4-piece set increases the critical rate by up to 40% depending on the cryo state of the enemy. To be honest, among all the elemental sets, I think this one is the best for the corresponding element, because critical rate is a stat that you must have on pretty much all of your characters in Genshin Impact, regardless on if they're a support or a main DPS, and that is going to increase your damage output tenfold. So I am really excited about Ganyu and the artifact options that we are going to be able to get. I think she's going to be a very flexible character. She provides some very nice utility to your team with a taunt mechanic that we have seen on characters like Mona, and I think she's also going to be a very easy to grasp character because her kit is pretty similar to Amber. And I'm sure people are going to hate on that and say that this is a copy of Amber or Ice Amber or whatever like they did on the livestream, but I don't think this is a bad thing. So these were my 2 cents on Ganyu, let's keep going with the video. Next up, let's talk about the upcoming events on the 1.2 update.
Tevat is a large world, and plenty of other things will also be happening across the lands in version 1.2. Let's start with an event for travelers looking for a real challenge, the Hypostatic Symphony.
Ooh, sounds musical!
In the Hypostatic Symphony event, travelers will find themselves facing off with hypostases that have some special abilities compared to the ones that we typically encounter in the wild.
Oh yeah, these hypostases seem pretty intense.
More importantly, travelers will be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the challenge. By choosing to take on a harder difficulty and more demanding conditions, travelers will have a chance at receiving more bountiful rewards.
Okay, not quite the musical I imagined, but fighting hypostases is always fun.
But if taking on hardcore challenges is not your style, we'll also have something a little more relaxing called Lost Riches. Travelers will partner up with a little Seelie in search for treasure.
I mean, I hope I'm not being replaced, but I do love the Seelies. They're really cute.
Yeah. No, you're not being replaced, but the little Seelies are really cute. In this event, the Seelie will indicate whenever you are getting close to nearby treasure, After successfully locating the treasure, travelers will receive some special iron coins which can then be exchanged in the shop.
Okay, that sounds really cool, but once we get the Sealy, do we get I wish we could keep it. Do we get to keep it?
Well, your wish has been granted. After collecting enough iron coins, you can exchange them to add the Sealy to your inventory.
No way!
Yup. And last but not least, we have a returning favorite with a bit of a new spin. You might remember him by his unique sense of fashion and unorthodox business style.
Wait. Is it the crazy traveling merchant guy?
You got it.
Ah, yes! I love that guy! It's Lieben!
Yep, and he's back again. But this time around, he's gonna be changing things up a bit.
Oh, this should be interesting.
So, for Marvelous Merchandise in version 1.2, travelers will now be able to find Lieben while visiting other players' worlds.
Ooh!
Everyone will have different rewards available at random from Lieben each day, so if you're interested in what Lieben is offering in someone else's world, you should be sure to pay him a visit there.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these events look absolutely promising. Especially the first one, the Hypostatic Symphony, looks like a nice refresher to having to grind those elemental bosses for Ascension materials. They even said that they're going to up the rewards, so I cannot wait for it. We are also going to get a permanent Chili, which looks absolutely amazing. I think this is just going to be a start, and we're going to get a lot of new pets, I'm going to call them, following the character around. And of course Lieben. I mean, this man, I just wanted to see him again in the game. His whole existence in the game is so random, yet it somehow fits. I don't know, let me know if you feel the same. So if you have watched this far, I would like to ask you to drop a like, because it helps out a lot. We upload videos daily, so feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. At the start of this video, I promised you guys that I was going to explain who I think you should be wishing for. It is my speculation, but I think it is a very fair one to make, that Albedo's banner is going to be coming first, and I base this on the dates that their story quests are going to be available. We know for a fact that Albedo's story quest is going to be available on December 23rd, so it makes sense that his banner is going to be available as soon as the story quest launches, which is what happened with the other characters as well so far. Depending on their kit, I'm going to be honest, I think Ganyu has the lead, especially since we got a Geo character on the last banner as well. Zhongli. I want you guys to let me know in the comments right now who you think you're going to be wishing for. As soon as the update launches, I'm going to wish for Albedo right away, and I'm going to make videos about him in order to let you guys know what he does, how strong he is, etc. So you have a clear opinion and you understand if you want to get him or not and if he fits your account. And now to wrap this video up, so thanks for watching. This has been Chris from YoinkedGaming. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. See you in the next video.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope.